Hey guys, it's time for the second war of the season. I'm bringing in Corvus because there is an Iron Man Infinity War on my path, and but don't worry. I will be punished for my insolence. I should never have brought Corvus. Here we go. So I start the fight, the war off on node number 6. It is a skill champion. It can't be Daredevil because there's no there's no 5-star Daredevil, so I did think it was a Black Panther Civil War, and so I did take Corvus in, and I was a little skeptical whether or not I was going to be able to parry or not, and I just went for it, got a little brave, and totally worked out. You can see I was still a little sketchy whether or not I wanted to parry or not. I couldn't always tell whether it was going to work, because there was an armor node on this one as well, I think, so I was just a little sketchy, but anyway. I don't have suicides on, and as immediately when I got into the fight and I saw that the damage I was doing, I was like, you know what, it would have been much better to put suicides on, so my plan was to throw them on after this. This is still, I believe, during the free mastery respec, right? So I was like, well, Corvus runs a lot better with suicides, and he runs even better with full suicides. So because the mastery respec is free, I should be able to run him for the entire path, and then just turn the masteries back on. So I do run out of charges here, and then I got really scared because I forgot Corvus's ability. I did not know if he could armor break through the parry. Without having his glaive charges up. I just couldn't remember, so I decided to err on the side of caution and not do that. So right now I'm not parrying on purpose. It does make the fight go a little slower, especially I think that now you know, looking back on it, I'm pretty sure that ability does work even when he doesn't have glaive charges. But better safe than sorry, right? So I probably should have built up to a special 3 the first time. It does a little bit more damage, I think, but it's at this point I'm just using it to manage his power, so I can dodge specials, and finally the charges come back and I get him down on that crit. So we do go up to node number 14. Node number 14 is a Mystic, 6-star Mystic champion. Who the hell is it gonna be? I think at this point I have the suicides on. You can tell, I believe, from the PI of 9700. Turns out it's a 6-star hood. I'm doing a lot more damage, but I do have class disadvantage now, so I gotta watch out. And it's also a 6-star, so we've got a little bit higher health pool to deal with. And in general, this node it's a kind of a beefy node. This is a good node to try and get the close timeout. I've had Hela fights here take forever, like a fight versus a Hela. So Corvus with suicides is pretty crazy damage. You're not gonna time out really, but you know, you never know. Sometimes people bring some weaker champions to these initial nodes. Maybe they're throwaway champions. It's possible. It's possible. I almost never see this node empty anymore, so that's one thing. Oh, he goes invisible. I accidentally used the Nightcrawler trick. I totally forgot about that, actually. So it's not a huge deal. This guy's not duped, so he won't become stun immune. Just had to wait out the invisibility. I did want to throw a special 2, but I had to bait a special 1 first because I don't want him throwing a special 2. His hood special 2 really hurts. Pretty good special 2 there. Unfortunately, it didn't kill him, and I had to go I had to suffer the recoil damage. So moving on to node number 33. This is where I will be punished for my insolence. I see the science champion. I'm looking at it. I'm thinking, oh god, is it going to be an Electro? That would really suck. Oh well, let's just do it. Let's heal up. I'm looking at Luke Cage. I've definitely seen. You know, I don't know who it was going to be. I thought maybe Miles Morales, maybe Spider-Man. If it was a Miles or Spider-Man, I was like, I might be able to pick up another charge here before I get going. You know, these guys obviously didn't, they Corvus baited the lane. This is what they did, guys. They Corvus baited the lane by putting the skill champion on the enhanced armor up node, because that's a sign to Corvus users. Come get me, I'm an Avenger, right? And so with the suicides on, they place a void here. Oh, those cheeky bastards. Those guys are. It was very good placement to you guys over in Legion. I don't know if you were thinking all the way through that, but the fact that I have running suicides, Corvuses run suicides, and it just did so much damage. And then I ran out of glaive chart, or I got punished there. Oh god! So what am I trying to say? I wish I could rewind that. What happened? Corvus's immunity saved me, right? I should have kept a cooler head when I found out that he saved me, but I was panicking when I got to one HP, and then I went in and got intercepted by special one. I could have survived. I could have survived that one, but I didn't because I panicked. I shouldn't have panicked. I forgot about the dupe. I thought that was really good placement. Really caught me off guard. Obviously that void might not have gotten the kill if I had kept a cooler head, but he definitely cost me a whole Corvus full of hit points, or full of potions. So, yeah, I felt bad about that. But we were doing really well in the war so far, so I didn't feel too bad, But I felt bad just in general because I should have known better. And also, come on, I was like, come on, I'm so sick. I didn't want to bring Corvus at all this season, and they are forcing my hand. I need another way to deal with those Iron Man Infinity War on that node. So I'm working on it. We'll see. So I take Iceman in. I totally just missed this entire fight because I was talking, but it was a Mordo, and actually, Iceman's pretty good for that node in general, even without the power gain. Cold Snap, I got him down before he even killed me. So, it's time to revive the Corvus, unfortunately. Let's get back here. You can tell that Blade has come up a couple more times since we started this whole Path 9 adventure. I definitely think that this is... Iron Man Infinity War holds the top prize easily. He shows up very often. And he showed up so often initially that I think it was a little biased. Now I'm seeing a lot more ambushes. So it is an Iron Man. I do have suicides on still. I'm doing some pretty crazy damage. I throw a heavy just because I do have the advanced power boost. So I started with a bar power, and I'm taking blocked hits on purpose in order to build up my power bar even more. I should have just thrown my special there. That was a mistake. I do also have 30 charges because I got the Avenger. So I'm being way too conservative with my charges here. I need to just be attacking. There's no reason for me to take these blocked hits, but I don't know. It's just a habit of this is how I've approached this fight in the past. One more hit in there was going to be enough, but I didn't want to do another hit because I would have gotten parried. So now I'm just in the mode of dodging this guy's insane power gain. He will constantly have spite, but this should be enough. He doesn't have any armor. The crit does get him down. And yeah, we get out of that fight, no problem. They kind of sacrificed the kill on node 44 for the kill on 30. I thought that was tricky and smart. So, because I have the class advantage and I still have the suicides on, I decided to just heal up Corvus. So expensive to run. I've been at like 20 out of 20 potions this whole entire last 2 or 3 seasons, and one war with Corvus, and I'm already down to like 15 of each type. Yikes. So yeah, that's not we're gonna try and avoid Corvus in the future here. So I do have 2 charges now, great, and class advantage, so this is gonna be a pretty easy fight, right? I'm just taking the blocked hits because I know that I don't need him for the boss or anything. I'm not taking the boss this fight or this war, and if he puts a bleed on me, I'm immune anyway. So I'll just take the block penetration. It's not a big deal. I'll throw the special 2 while he's at low power, so I can just bait a special 1 out and then continue on my way. He unfortunately did get up to that second special 1. He did put a bleed on me. I'm struggling to get this guy to bait heavies this fight, but I do get that one, and 1 special 1 will do the trick here. So that's it for me. I didn't fight the boss. We won the war handily. Good war to you guys over at Legion 2, but we definitely took this one decisively, I think. And I got I forgot to update that boss, but it's good for the season anyway. So it's 0, no action on the boss this one, but I still want to know for the boss. Got that Medusa kill. Now, first death of the season, and I have a feeling it's not going to be the last because I am doing a path change. So I'm going to be taking path 7, 6 from now on. Yes, so that would be, I'm starting on the same side, so you might still see some of those diversity fights. But then I swap over and I take the all or nothing mini boss. Oh my god, that one's pretty tricky. So we're gonna have to deal with all or nothing mini boss, which means invulnerability boosts galore. Maybe I'll have to make some specific rank ups for that. I could be looking at ranking up a magic because she could be good for that, and then she'd also allow me to use my advanced power boosts rather than invulnerability boosts on that node. Because there's a plagued mind, you do need the advanced power boost to get up there. Could be looking at taking Stark Spidey off of defense. Could be any number of things. Could have to rank 5 vision. You never know. So we've got some options. I definitely have a good roster for that lane, but just I don't want to spoil anything. Just wait for the next war video. It's pretty crazy. I'm gonna have to get used to that lane. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching this one. Good war to you guys over at Legion. Good war to Savage Squad. We killed it. Yeah, we'll take care.